Hello and welcome back to the channel. I'm Tim, and today I will be doing an unboxing of 1822 PNW, designed by Ken Kuhn and published by All Aboard Games. This just arrived on my porch today, so I thought I'd open it up and let you guys see what's inside. You can see here it's for 2 to 5 players, ages 14 and up, 5 hours playtime, at least. These games can get a bit lengthy. Yeah, it's based on the 1822 system from this big boy, 1822, The Railways of Great Britain, by Simon Cutforth. This is a derivative of that. Other games in the series, at least the ones I have, are 1822 CA and 1822 MX. But this one is Pacific Northwest. So let's get it open and see what it's all about. Shrink wrap off here. Actually have some friends coming over a week from today to play this with me. Looking forward to that. Here are the rules. Got a nice table of contents on the front. And what's nice here is they've highlighted in red anything that's new from the base, not the base game, but from the original 1822 rules. Anything that's new or different in this one is denoted in red lettering. So that will be helpful for those of you who are already familiar with 1822 games to quickly see what's different. There's this new timber trade. That's a game effect there. Quite a few differences on the map. Like setup has got quite a few differences there. It's a very nice, like semi-gloss rulebook here, full color. I think there's some full color parts to it. I guess just the, not really full color other than the red and the green. The back's got some more color on it, but all right, and then just going through all the different stuff related to 18XX games. There are regional railways in this one, which is a new type of company. Stock round looks to be pretty standard. Other than something there having to do with selling shares. And then looks like the way that you form major companies directly has changed a bit once you get to the later rounds. Operating rounds, pretty much the same. This one does have the builder cubes to help with getting through the difficult terrain without having to pay for it. You pay for it with time, basically. Running trains, all the same. Earnings distribution, train purchasing, all that's the same. A little bit of difference there for acquiring minors or regionals from another player. I believe, I don't know if the final version of this rulebook is online. I know they do have they had like a working copy of it in Google Docs that you could get to when it was still in the Kickstarter phase or Game Founder, whichever one they used. I can't remember now. All right, then you got a listing of all the major companies, the minor companies, and the regional railways, private companies. They look to be all pretty much the same. There are a few new ones here that looks like Ski House, Boomtown. Yeah. And then a comprehensive index, your tile manifest on the back here, so you can see what upgrades are available as you're upgrading tiles, what orientations, and then the back is just a copy of the map board. All right, very nice. Then we've got a bunch of tiles. Now, the 1822 system uses the smaller track tiles than most of the other 18XX games use. And one thing I realized after this came that I should have done is All Aboard Games actually sells these little plastic tile holders for 1822 games. And I did not order another set of these for this, unfortunately. So I got online to order them, and they're like 20 bucks, which isn't too bad because you get quite a few of these, but the shipping on it's like over $13. So I really wish I would have thought to include those. I did that with all the other ones that I ordered from them when they were on Kickstarter. Apparently either they didn't have the option or I forgot to do it for this one. Yeah, we got all of our let's see, yellow tiles here, some more yellow tiles, and the green tiles, some more green tiles, brown tiles, and the gray tiles, which are already popping out. Bloop. All right, we got some special tiles here. I know these are for a couple of the private companies that make ports that you can deliver to. I'm not sure what these are for. Let's see what those are all about when we get into the rules. Those are the tiles. And we've got earnings per share track. Keep track of how much each company is paying out per share, so you can make some informed decisions when you're deciding which stocks to purchase. A bank pool card, and then the map. Get that opened up here. It's a small one compared to the others. Guess it's probably about the same as MX, just oriented differently. There's the entirety of it. So a fairly small area compared to the other games. So hopefully I'll make it a little less lengthy and maybe a little more beginner friendly. Up here you've got the spots for your privates and your minors that are up for auction. Excuse me, there must be a separate board somewhere for the major concessions. But that's the board. It's just single-sided. It does use a one-dimensional stock track, which I know MX did. I think CA did as well. 1822, the original, might be the only one that has a two-dimensional stock track. All right, let's see what else we got here. Of course, we have all kinds of cards for the trains and the certificates, stock certificates for the major companies. This looks like probably one of those That might be a major as well. Then there'll be ones in here as well for the minor companies and the new regional railways. So let's just open one of these up. Have a look. Pretty standard fare here though, as far as cards for an 18XX game. So yeah, here's our single shares for a few of the single shares for green. The rest are probably under here. And then yeah, here we're getting into the minor companies. Whoops, get it in the camera there, dummy. So yeah, these each just represent, these are 2-share companies, so whenever they run, they just pay half to you and half goes into the company. And these looks like the new regional railways here, this A, B, C. I thought there was a D as well, maybe not. All right, and then here's our private companies. Yeah, we got some, the 5 train. Pretty much all of them have a 5 train that you can get through a private company, and a permanent 2 train, Mayo contracts. That's all standard stuff. Large port, Pullmans, removed town, usually referred to as a dip blaster. This is the ones that give you extra builder cubes, extra tile lays. Okay, this is a new one here having to do with the timber stuff. And yeah, same thing there. Okay, here's what those tiles are for. Pacific Portage Company. Just have to do with crossing over maybe one of the straits or something up there. The ski house. It lets you enhance a route. Special tile upgrades, special tile placements. Move card exchange token. Yep, and then we start getting into the trains. So yeah, we won't open all of those up, but just to give you an idea of what they look like there. All right, and then we've got all of our tokens for stations, for marking stock value. Let's tip this down here. Builder cubes, player cubes, all that good stuff. These are going to be for the minor companies, marking their stations on the board, and then their current stock price. And yep, just a whole bunch of different wooden cylinders and cubes. We got some more here, it looks like. These are probably spares. Always nice to have some extras in case sometimes the wood will be maybe cut a little wrong or have a notch in it or something like that. So I'll give you some extras. Make sure you get all the good ones. We've got stickers to go on all those cylinders. So that'll keep me busy here for a little bit, getting all those done. Not quite as many as some of the other ones I've had to sticker up, but. And then we've got some bags for storing stuff, and then these are going to be our what do they call them? The sheets for the different companies. Go. So these are the major companies. Wow, these are really thick. Or is that 2 stuck together? That's 2 stuck together. You got the Canadian Pacific Railway. That's nice. It gives you all your information about the different phases and the trains that are available, how much they cost, which ones rust when you hit different phases and all that. And then a summary of your operating around here. So we got the Canadian Pacific, we got the Oregon Railroad and Navigation. Got the Northern Pacific. There we go. The Seattle and Walla Walla. Chicago, Milwaukee, and Puget Sound. That's just the one. Spokane, Portland, and Seattle. And the Great Northern. Those are your major companies. And these are going to be the minors and the regionals. I doubt I'll be able to get these bands back on. They're pretty snug. So, yep, and these are just numbered and then lettered for the well, they do have names too, but usually people just refer to them as their number. It's interesting that this one has ones that are colored. Most of the other ones, the minors, are always just white, so we'll have to see what significance that has. And then, yeah, toward the back, well, I thought there would be maybe these aren't the regionals. These are just the minors, 1 through 21. Yep. So those are the, I can't remember the name of them now. Not certificates. They're something for the company. Whoever owns majority of the stock in a particular company. In the case of these, it's whoever owns them, but for the majors, whoever owns the majority is the president, and they get that sheet and allows them to operate that particular company. All right, so that's everything in the box for 1822 PNW. Like I said, I'll be getting this one on the table next Thursday, a week from today. So looking forward to playing that. I doubt I will record it. My camera won't last that long. Because I'm sure it'll take us probably 5 to 6 hours to finish. But I'll let you know how it went, and hope this video was helpful to you and enjoyable. So thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next episode.